Thank you to the board chair, Ms. Vandenbeep, head of school, Mr. Michike, principal, Mr. McManus, Ms. Haynes-Wilson, faculty, families, friends, and fellow classmates. My name is Andrew Ayers, and Charlie and I are humbled to have the opportunity to address you all this evening. The summer preceding my junior year, our family decided to host an exchange student from Slovakia. Christian Filt had been paired with Friends School through the International Student Exchange Program, ASSIST. And other than his application, we had very little information about him and very little communication with him. Prior to meeting him, I was expecting a soccer ringer with limited English vocabulary and a heavy Eastern European accent who could help our team end our 17-year drought. I could not believe the friendship that would be created and how much he would teach me about this school, which I have called home for the past 13 years. Unfortunately, Christian did not join our soccer team, whose championship would have to wait until this year. However, he made an even more profound contribution to my experience at Friends School. After all my time here, I find it hard to express what makes Friends School so special. I've become a part of it, and it has become a part of me. Christian gave me the opportunity to relive Friends School through a fresh set of eyes and to rediscover why this school will always have a place in my heart. Thousands of miles away from his home and those he knew, Christian found a community here that allowed him to thrive academically and grow socially as he navigated a new country. This not only reflects Christian's resilience and determination to make the most of new and challenging circumstances, but also the incredibly welcoming and supportive community of Friends School. When I picked him up from the airport a couple of days before the start of our junior year, he was far from what I had imagined. For starters, he spoke better English than I did, with both American and British accents depending on the scenario. He spent his free time reading The Economist and preparing cases for the Slovakian national debate team, instead of juggling soccer balls or playing FIFA. Before school started, I noticed more and more differences between us and couldn't help wonder how Christian would acclimate to the rigors of school and the daunting task of finding friends in a place where some people had known each other for more than 10 years. Christian reminded me that Friends School is more than just classes, and that it is those extracurricular activities which help us to grow both as individuals and as a community. He became an avid basketball fan after witnessing thrilling buzzer beaters in the packed Quaker Dome on Friday nights and by playing countless hours of pickup on the tennis courts with friends. The camaraderie of the mock trial and tennis teams integrated him into the school through triumphant victories and close losses, and his community service delivering food to the homeless helped complete his education here, like it did for all of us, by teaching him that our nurturing bubble does not properly reflect the city we call home. Christian marveled at his peers' art hanging in the Cats Gallery and performed on stage, suggesting that he had never experienced anything quite like it. The past 13 years, I had taken such work for granted, thinking that it was normal for students to direct their own plays and paint murals upon our city's walls. Friends School amazed Christian because it offers a multitude of activities for students to participate in a community that rallies around them, from practices to performances. Be it in our classrooms or dining hall, on the stage or on the field, I hope all of us can remember a time when we felt a sense of belonging in this thriving community. A time when we pushed our limits because we knew we had the support of our class and the broader Friends School community. For Christian, the moment he realized he had found a home at Friends School did not take place at school, but rather on the grungy stage of the Auto Bar on Howard Street. His name rang out from the crowd of some of his closest friends over our band's renditions of The Cure and Amy Winehouse. The reserved and studious student I had worried about at the start of the year happily bounced along to the beat, fingers walking his smooth bass line. That night, Christian simultaneously experienced the new and exhilarating rush of performing and the comfort of his newfound friends and family. The accepting and encouraging community which Friends School fosters allowed all of us to connect with a part of ourselves which we had yet to discover. As we move away from this school next year, we should aim to immerse ourselves wherever we are by doing things which we have not done before, because you do not become a part of a community by sitting on the sidelines. You do so through actively engaging. Christian exemplified this courage and willingness to adapt to new circumstances. However, he had a significant advantage over all of us. Christian was lucky because he joined the Friends School community, and more specifically, the extraordinary class of 2018. And although it may be too much to ask for, I hope that wherever we find ourselves next year, we are fortunate enough to find a community that even slightly resembles what we have here. Although the differences I had noticed at the beginning of the year remained when we said goodbye, Christian and I now shared something in common: a love for this school and for the people that make it up. I'm sad that Christian cannot be here with us today, but I feel incredibly humbled that I am graduating with all of you who I will miss just as much. As we say goodbye to this institution and each other today, I hope that we leave sharing a love for each other, the faculty, the families, and everything else that makes Friends School what it means to us. Thank you.